Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. And guys, this is the one on gold. Right now, we see gold prices are falling. And I know a lot of people had asked me, are we going to get another opportunity to buy gold as far as the pricing? And I advise you that gold price is manipulated the same way stocks are manipulated, the same way cryptos are manipulated. The Fed controls all of it. Gold could drop down to $200 if they wanted to, guys. But let's go back to the beginning because definitely, guys, right now, this makes no sense whatsoever with gold dropping. And we see the Fed has pumped like $3 trillion into the markets in less than a year and a half. So don't forget, guys, the Fed's balance sheet back in 2007 was like a little over $900 billion. Now we're in 2020 and it's 7 trillion. So definitely, guys, the dollar is worthless and gold should be probably about 10,000 if we were to get a real price. Now, guys, we know with the US dollar, we're dealing with magic money. Basically, it's just some currency that they print off the printing press. Now, let's see how we got the power. As we know, Henry Kissinger went to the Saudis, did a great deal. Hey, we protect you with our military complex, and you make sure you don't sell this oil in nothing but dollars. So that's how the dollar got its power. 1929, of course, it was backed by silver. We know Nixon took us off the gold standard in the 70s. Now, guys, what do we have rising? We have China rising. Now, of course, right now we had China go to who? Russia, to get all this oil. So they don't have to rely on the Saudis or the United States. Russia is feeding them the oil, and we all know Russia has gas also. Now, basically, when we look at our big corporations, all of our big corporations are heading over into China. The United States right now, we're in a recession, even though they haven't said it. We all know we're in a recession. We have over 20 million people out of work. We have all the unemployment benefits are going to be ending December 31st, even though we know they're going to come up with a package. But guys, those packages are just temporary. Either way, you still need a job in the long haul. You always want to feed yourself. You never want to go into any lockdowns where you can't provide for your family. That makes no sense whatsoever. Even though I know I see it a lot on social media, that makes no sense. But we do have a lot of people waking up, a lot. And we saw that with travel because basically they had to cancel a lot of flights because they didn't have the pilots. And also, guys, we would have broke records also with travel if they had got prepared. But remember, they're trying to move us over to this fourth industrial revolution where they don't want us traveling. But when it comes to the U.S. bond rating, guys, we're going to eventually lose that. And we know that China and Japan holds our debt. So, of course, China and Japan are going to do what? They're going to make the best moves for themselves. We see China unloading our debt, but the fact is we have to remember, right now when it comes to the US dollar, you just can't get rid of all these dollars out there. But what you can do is come up with a digital currency. That's right. You can come up with a digital currency to airdrop to your poor. Remember, basically China, India, Africa, those are the emerging markets, and rise them up to the middle class. And we're going to start seeing that, but that's how you can dethrone the dollar through a digital currency. It would have been impossible for them to dethrone the US dollar. It would have probably took 20 years before they could do that. But with this new digital currency, they can airdrop it free, give their people free money, or do different tasks for the economy, so therefore they can earn this money right through their cell phone. So I just want to make sure we understand that. Also, guys, right now in the United States, we're going to see inflation. Remember, I talk about it all the time. We're going to have inflation for a small period of time. Of course, they're going to bring in the universal basic income. With this fourth industrial revolution, with all the robots, AI, drones, that takes humanity out the picture. And then what we're going to have is hyper deflation. And remember what the World Economic Forum stated, you will own nothing, but definitely you will be happy. Now, guys, when it comes to the Fed, They just can't say they took your money. They always need a great crisis or a great distraction in order to take your money. We saw the C word almost take $63 trillion from the American people. We saw the American people, small businesses that they've worked for generation over generation to have been closed for good and will not open back up. So the fact is, guys, we know for a fact we're going to be headed for what? War. That's right. And we're starting to see it in the Middle East starting to cook up. But it's all created. Remember, all wars are bank wars. So now that that's about to happen, guys, you definitely have to get yourselves in financial position, not just financial position, but also understand the moves that are being made. So therefore, you don't fall for the distractions. When it came to the C word, I know a lot of people that are conscious, they still fell for it. Basically, when it comes to the stock market, it crashed. But the fact is that you have a lot of conscious people who thought, hey, look, this was over. The stock market is not going back up. And I advise you, the stock market is going to go right back up because it's not time yet. The New World Order always has the next plan. And as we can see, the stock market went all the way up to 30,000 now when everybody said it was over. So, guys, you have to remember that the Fed's job is to take your money, but not only take your money, but move you in the direction they want to move us in. So you cannot lose the fact that they want to move us over into the fourth industrial revolution, and they're not going to stop until they get the plan done. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptos, guys, we know now that Bitcoin and cryptos are not for us. And I was saying this from the beginning. Bitcoin and cryptos are not for us. They're for this fourth industrial revolution. They're for the robots, the AI. So the fact is that, guys, they're taking it up to this price to what? Because they know people chase money. The only way, guys, that you can build a digital economy is first, you have to create that currency. So we see that stable coins are the foundation for this new economy. So the stable coins are the same as the US dollar, the euro, the yuan. It's all the same as this on a digital format. Now, yes, were we already using digital currencies already? Technically, the US dollar is a digital currency. Yes, because the majority of people just get direct deposit or use a debit or credit card. So basically, we're already halfway there. But the difference is that once we get off of cash, they will be able to see everything you're doing. They will even be able to program this money and tell you what you can and cannot buy. So, guys, I just want to make sure where we are definitely headed. Remember, when it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. Y'all have a wonderful day.